Alright, Sarah. You lost 5 seconds.
Shut up, man. I'm Sarah Bright. I'm the Capture Flag admin currently running for the administrative assistant position. And my component is just fucked up.
I need to pay! Do it live!
Get it together, come on.
Okay.
Vote back.
Come on.
As you know that I've done a decent job as Capture Flag admin, that I have brought a lot more numbers to the organization. I've been attempting to do a tournament. I've incorporated different game variations throughout the semester to mix things up, as well as have a lot of outdoor play, as well as keeping the socks nice and intact. Of course, I could not do all of that without, my mod staff, of course. But of course, I wanted to have to move on from Capture Flag, but still be a good part of this organization, being a good leadership role. Of course, everyone thinks, oh yeah, admin assistant, they don't really do anything. But I do plan on doing some things, especially the main thing is emphasizing teamwork, not within the exec board, but within the entire organization. And that I'll of course be working as a vice president role rather than a secretary role, working with our coordinator. I guess I'm just gonna open this up to questions now.
Okay, I'll be quite blunt. What the hell does the administrative assistant do? What is your job description, Alex?
Do you want to ask AJ?
AJ!
I'm out.
You can't come in them, damn it!
They handle a lot of PR stuff and a lot of
It's
things,
mostly PR.
and that they fill in for the role of coordinator when
I'm not
they
here.
cannot be present. Yeah.
PR, notes, meetings.
How would past qualifications or experiences help qualify you for this position?
I was the Capture Flag administrator this fall, as well as my freshman and sophomore year. I was in Woodworth Complex's Hall Council as public relations chair. Eric again.
You said that you were going to function as a vice president. Why is your role going to expand, more or less?
I'll actually do something in the organization, maybe? I don't know. I'd like to bring...
Hopefully you didn't mean that as a dick.
What?
Never mind.
Don't worry about it.
Wilson.
Are you going to be keeping the same mod staff, or are you going to change it?
What?
She doesn't get a mod
I don't get a mod staff. I do hold PR meetings every so often, and
that's open.
yeah, that's very open. So, Dustin.
How will you bring people together through the UGL? Since you're our main face of everybody come join us, what are you going to do?
I plan on incorporating a lot of social media to get the word out on things. Word of mouth is always the best advertising for things. Of course, that I come to Capture the Flag a lot, as well as Humans vs. Zombies, so I'm already a well-known face in various other things. So, I mean, the main emphasis is teamwork that I can't do alone. Of course, I'm always going to ask for help in making the organization better. I feel like I have a small role here. Eric.
Okay. PR, public relations, you're getting everybody in. Ball State has typically been described in Indiana as a 2-to-1 girls to guys with majority, as in there's 2 girls for every guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the exact opposite to a severe degree in the UGL. How are you going to balance it out at least where it's at least 1/10 of the population will be girls, or something like that?
If you focus in on each game individually and how to recruit members to that game rather than focusing on the organization as a whole, you might be able to get somewhere. Because if you just think, how are we going to bring more girls in UGL, you just feel really stuck because you're like, how? Alicia.
Oh, did you finish with this question?
I believe so.
Okay, sorry, I was talking to you. As administrative assistant and therefore kind of PR chair, that is one job officially?
Pretty much.
Do you have any ideas for outreach, community service? I feel that community service is one way to boost our image, so do you have any ideas for that?
I'd like to do a fund drive for a month or something
Wait,
like
donate
that.
food drive.
Donate food drive?
Fund
You
drive.
said fund
It's
drive.
fine. It's fine.
It's gonna be fun. It's
gonna be
fine.
fun.
That's right.
It's
Listen
fun.
up.
We're taking fun to the African countries.
Oh.
That's right.
Maybe coordinate with Muncie Mission or ARP or something of that nature, and coordinate with different other organizations and what have you. Steve?
I always feel like each small subsection of UGL kind of does its own thing, and they don't really seem to cohese together very well, excluding an HVZ, for instance. Do you feel like that's a problem, and if so, what do you think about trying to do to remedy that?
I do feel that distance between different games, even though that we all serve on exec board as administrators, is a lot of a problem, because sometimes during exec board meetings that we have our own little cliques or different conversations on the side table or whatever, and that we really don't get much done.
That's not always true.
What?
That's not always true.
Not always, but sometimes.
Peanut gallery.
So, if we somehow found a way to coordinate in between games, make sure that we found like each game's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and what have you, and just sort of like combined all this together using communication, teamwork, just various things like that, and that we can get a lot accomplished and make sure that, you know, we actually do things outside the exec board meetings. More questions? Justin?
How will you screw up the UGL?
Letting Tucker screw up the UGL.
I have $1.
No.
Okay, in all honesty, where did the can I have a dollar question come
It's
from?
$5.
It's
you filthy
$5.
casual.
Yeah, but if we're likely to get $1,
This is true.
because I mean, funding's been a big topic, so.
If it comes out of club funds to go to you and you put it back in club funds, nothing happens by the rules of the generally accepted accounting principles.
I'm not gonna go to the club, I'm gonna buy a Coke.
Because business majors.
That's money laundering.
No,
A
laundering.
thing I should have mentioned in my platform that I kind of failed to mention because public speaking is really, really nerve-wracking is that I'm a business major majoring in logistics and supply chain management, or a shorter version, operations management. So I take a lot of classes in management and try to excel in leadership and communication and teamwork.
Sounds like very good qualifications for a PR/secretarial role.
Yeah. AJ, do you have a question?
I did, and then Eric made me forget what it was.
Eric, you're a jerk.
I am. We've established this fact.
Oh, I remember, over here.
What?
What's the first thing you're gonna do as far as PR is concerned?
I'd like to set up a PR meeting,
Okay.
obviously,
Yeah.
and get that all set up. Advertise it a lot through Facebook and word of mouth and other sort of thing like that. Go capture flag, say, hey, this is going on, we want to make the organization better. And just various things like that. And of course, like after each PR meeting, you get the notes and take it to the exec board meeting. That way, these ideas that we brainstorm are communicated and actually put into action.
You're here.
Any more questions?
I approve.